Okay, I have a big message coming today, and I'm going to wait for a few of you to pop on because I have something that is very, very important to share with anyone who is on the fence about, really investing in themselves and and doing it in a really smart way. So it's not irresponsible to invest in yourself. Like, let me say that again and let that sink into your head. It is not irresponsible to invest in yourself if the investment is going to teach you how to amplify what you're already doing well. So amplify your existing gifts, bring in more opportunities, make more money, connect deeper to your alignment and your intuition and your gifts and activate your it factor. It's not irresponsible to invest in yourself. Like, I came up with this title because we just hired a financial planner because I was like, I don't know how to take a dollar and grow it into $10. And so I need someone who's going to teach me how to do that so I don't just keep making more money and then not knowing what to do with that. And I was like, this needs to be taught to not only entrepreneurs, but everybody about like how to make your money work for you, and investing in yourself and a mentor that's going to teach you how to do that is not irresponsible. It's the smartest thing you can possibly do, because when you have a plan on how to create more opportunity for you, and when you have a plan on how to do that, like how to make what you already have grow, maximize, amplify, you are doing the smart thing. And this title came to me because I was thinking about this discovery call I had with a gal last week, and she was saying that she's going through a divorce, and she has 3 kids, and she's like, is this a smart invest? No, 4 kids. And she was like, is this a smart thing to invest in a mentor? And I was like, well, let's talk about what's been happening over the last few years of you not having a mentor and what's happened since then. And she's like, you got a point. Like, if I continue doing the things the same way I've been doing them, I'll be getting the exact same results. And I said, yes, girl, that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, I could think about so many moments in my life where I was stuck. And then the moment I hired someone like a mentor, just hiring and making that first investment changed me. Like, I was like, okay, now I have a plan. Now I'm doing something about it. Like, when my husband's work schedule is going to change starting next week, I was like, oh my God, the classes offered at the studio I go to don't match up with when he's going to be available. And even though we have a babysitter, those hours aren't going to be covered for the group fitness classes. And so what am I going to do? And then when I was like, I can't linger in indecision because exercising is a big component of what makes me happy. And so I got a Peloton. Like 3 hours later, I asked a few people on Instagram, I was like, help me out. What is going to work? What's the best decision on doing something at home? And so I can't linger in indecision, because indecision and feeling stuck and being overwhelmed and all that stuff, like, there's no decision that's being made. There's no plan. There's no one telling you what to do. So leave me to my own devices. And if I don't have a business coach, I don't know what the next step to take is. If I don't have people working on my health, I don't know what I don't know. And so when I'm having these women enroll in the Activate Your Gifts Mastermind, they're like, finally, I have a mentor, because I've watched your business evolve over the last 5 years. I've watched it evolve, and I want what you have. This is what I hear verbatim from the women that I get on discovery calls with. They're like, I want what you have. I saw what you started with and where you're at today, and that's where I want to take my business. And I'm like, let's do it. We will. And I want to know about your business. I want to know about your gifts, and I want to talk to you so I know where your blind spots are that you're unaware of, or where you're being blocked, or like if you're continually saying something and I hear connections that you're unaware of, I want to say, hey, have you ever thought about this? Hey, have you ever thought about offering this? Hey, have you ever thought about offering this to your people? Hey, have you ever thought about speaking in a different way, or like titling something different, or showing up offline as much as you show up online. Like, especially with women I work with who are showing up and doing live streams every day, but then they're like, nothing's happening. And I go, well, what's your email list? Or are you doing networking events? Or like, how do people know you offline? And do you speak about what you do? Well, I'm not confident. And when people ask me what I do for a living, I never know what to say. Okay, well, let's nail that. Let's get clear on what you're good at. Let's get clear on the results that you deliver. Let's get clear on the mindset that you have that's going to take you to that next level. And when these women are like, all right, I've done this on my own for long enough, I'm doing it. Then it's like you take responsibility for your future. You take responsibility for the next steps you're going to take in your life. You have a plan, you have a mentor, you have accountability, you have support, you have someone cheering you on that's going, hey, have you thought about doing this, or let's do that? Someone's asking me about retreats, and they're like, I want to learn how to lead retreats like you do. Like, how have you had in May will be my 7th sold out retreat. And they're like, how have you had 7 sold out retreats? Like, what do you do? And it's not some magical formula. It's the mindset I get into. It's the energetic level that I step into. It's knowing that these retreats are going to fill out, knowing that the experiences I create are going to have women want to come to the next one, and the next one, and the next one, because every retreat I lead, I want to get better than the last. And that's what's happening. And so it is not irresponsible to invest in yourself. And I say that even to myself when I book a retreat house for $7,000 or $8,000, knowing that that retreat house is going to be fully booked is the first step. Otherwise, I wouldn't be investing that money, or I'd be scared, or I wouldn't do it, and then I wouldn't lead that retreat. And that's like with anything in life. It's not irresponsible to invest in yourself. What's irresponsible is you believing that you're not worthy of it. What's irresponsible is you allowing your fears and doubts to get in the way of something exponentially amazing happening in your life because you took the chance. And like, this was something that the financial planner was asking us, is like, are you low risk? Are you high risk? And I was like, I'm all risk. Like, and that's what's led me to the point that I'm in today, is like my fuck it mentality. If something feels good to me, I go on my gut intuition. And of course, there's been times where I've like, okay, it wasn't the smartest thing to do, but more times than not, it has been the best decision I've ever made. So I want to know, what kind of mindset are you in? Are you in like, my fears guide me into the next decision? Or are you like, I go balls to the wall, I go into the fuck it mentality, I go into the like leap and the net will appear? What kind of person are you? And I can't say it enough, it's not irresponsible to invest in yourself, okay?